While working in a grassy field, an elderly man discovered a tiny animal. At first, he assumed it was an abandoned puppy, but as it grew, its true identity left everyone astonished. After bringing the animal home, the man cared for it as if it were a young dog, feeding it every 2 hours. Worried that the motherless creature might become cold without its mother's warmth, he even prepared a heated incubator to keep it comfortable. Day after day, the little animal spent most of its time eating and sleeping, enjoying a life that many of its own kind could only dream of. Although he was unsure whether the animal would survive, the man was determined to do everything possible to raise it. Before long, the youngster opened its eyes and began exploring the world. One thing that immediately caught the man's attention was how different it looked from an ordinary dog. Its fur was pure white, without a single patch of another color, and it grew at an unusually fast rate. Its temperament was also remarkably gentle. Unlike most puppies, it rarely barked or made noise, only staring with its large, round eyes whenever it was hungry. Unable to identify the species, the man closely monitored its development. Realizing that milk alone would not provide sufficient nutrition, he gradually introduced various types of meat into its diet. However, the little creature often made a mess while eating, leaving itself covered in dirt and food. At times, the man jokingly considered putting it outside. Wanting it to feel loved and secure, he bought a variety of toys, but the animal showed little interest. It behaved almost like a quiet stuffed toy with no strong emotions. Fortunately, as it grew older, it became increasingly adorable. The man found himself completely charmed by its innocent gaze. The animal, in turn, seemed to view him as its parent, often staying close to his feet and seeking affection. Whenever he had free time, the man would take it outdoors to explore its surroundings. Strangely, even though it could walk perfectly well, it often preferred crawling along the ground. Despite the hardships it had endured early in life, the animal was fortunate to encounter a compassionate caretaker. Knowing that it enjoyed exploring, the man allowed it to roam freely around the house. Although it appeared clumsy and innocent, it was surprisingly capable and could even find water on its own. Then, one day, everything changed when the animal encountered ice. The man was shocked to discover that it was not afraid of the cold at all. In fact, it seemed to enjoy bathing in icy water. Suspecting there was more to the story, he consulted wildlife experts. That was when he learned the truth. The animal was actually a polar bear cub. By the time the cub had developed the skills necessary to survive independently, the man made the difficult decision to return it to the wild. He believed their journey together had come to an end. To his surprise, however, the bear continued to appear near the area from time to time. It was as if it had never forgotten the kindness it received. Whenever the man went out to sea to fish, the polar bear could often be seen nearby. Perhaps, in its own way, it was expressing gratitude and quietly watching over the person who had once saved its life.